the county tallying center with 195 polling stations. As at now, according to the returning officer who is in charge here, that's John Ole Taiswa, all the forms 34A have been electronically transferred to the Bomas of Kenya. That is the IEBC National Tallying Center. That is 195 of 195. That is 100% of all the forms 34A. But what is happening currently is thus a verification of the ballot materials that is currently going on, and these queues of ballot papers that are yet to be tabulated at this particular tallying center. But probably it might take several hours before the residents of Nyali constituency get to know who will be their next leader in the August House. But it's a battleground that attracted at least 9 candidates. But as of now, according to preliminary results that we've managed to get to know, is that the leading contender in this race is UDA's Muhammad Ali, followed closely by Said Abdallah of ODM party. And this is just something that might perhaps, it's a tedious process that will take several hours before it comes to a conclusion. But the IEBC officials here telling us that they'll burn the midnight oil to ensure that they follow the due process, to ensure that the process will be done accordingly, to ensure that all those who are participating here, including the agents, the security officials, the election observers, I can see that some of them are here from the European Union and are currently following the reading of some of the results that have already been tabulated. Remember that Mombasa is one of the counties in the region market that has been closely been followed. Remember that there are 6 constituencies, and the same exercise is happening across the others apart from Nyali. There's also Kisauni, Jomvu, Mvita, Likoni, Changamwe, and what we understand is that the constituency that might call this election early is that is Kisauni. We understand that the ODM candidate there, Ben Zimba, is currently leading, and that is Rashid Juma. Ben Zimba is currently leading by far, and of course also we are yet to get proper information from the electoral agency and the officials who are in charge of tabulating the results there. But of course also worth mentioning that there's also another battleground in Mombasa. That's Mvita constituency. This is a constituency that has attracted a lot of contenders, people who are fighting for to succeed the current ODM gubernatorial candidates, Mvita MP Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir. There's a total of 16 candidates who participated in this exercise, and we understand that the ODM candidates Mohammed is currently leading the race ahead of the others. But again, we will be verifying all those details with the IEBC officials, and we'll be traversing across all the tallying centers, the constituency tallying centers across the region, Mombasa County, that is. But here where we are right now is that what we understand is that there's a total of 124,000 registered voters with 5 wards. Kongowea leads this particular constituency with 28,846,000 registered voters, followed closely by Freetown, 24,849. Those are the biggest, those are the 2 areas with the biggest number of registered voters, and I believe that whoever really sold his or her manifesto in these grounds will definitely have a say in the outcome of the announcement of the elections regarding the parliamentary election in Nyali constituency. But again, earlier in the day, there was a little bit of some information that caught the IEBC officials off guard. 2 IEBC officials, Mark, were arrested, and they were taken to court, arraigned before the principal magistrate, Yusuf Shikanda. The 2 identified by the names Nicholas Nyamwaya and Sawia Kirunda were arrested by the security agencies at Utange Section 3 on grounds that they declined to count the votes, and they were both released on a cash bail of 300,000 shillings or an alternative bond of 500,000 shillings after denying the allegations against them. So we are still keeping an eye, and from here we will be heading to Shanzu Tallying Center in Kisauni constituency. Thereafter, again, we'll just be following up on what will be happening at the County Tallying Center at the Kenya School of Government in Kizingo area, where we understand that the announcement of the woman representative winner will be announced, as well as that of the Senate position. So we are still following on the decision 2022 from the county of Mombasa, and of course with my colleagues spread across the coast region. Fatma Bugu is in Kwale County, Elijah is in Kilifi, we have Kenga in Lamu County, Stephen Odwar in Tana River. So we are up to the task to ensure that we bring you up to speed on the results as soon as they're being verified from all the polling stations and constituency tallying centers, to ensure that we brief you exactly who will emerge the winners, and of course also not forgetting to mention also who have lost this election.